Hello everyone, welcome to my channel SW Metro official channel.
It's shady, but I understand why Cody pressured Janelle to purchase Christine's house on Sister Wives. I've always found Kody Brown's actions to be dubious and self-serving. It's probably the reason why 3 of his 4 wives have recently left him, even though it makes for fantastic reality TV and explains why Sister Wives has been on TLC for more than 10 years. As his relationships deteriorated, his narcissistic characteristics were exposed. Imagine what he's like behind the scenes, because there were brazen instances of him acting cruelly and petty on camera. Even when he appeared to be acting with good intentions, this raised doubts about his motivations. When Cody proposed that Janelle purchase Christine's home after she left the family, my family and I were dubious. On the surface, he presented it as a sensible action that would benefit all parties. However, Janelle turned down the proposal, and many viewers still question why Cody was so determined to keep Christine's home in the family. Instead of following Christine's example and leaving Cody shortly after, Janelle might have stayed in their polyamorous lifestyle longer if she had accepted. It's possible that she saw Cody's actual motivations before I did. Cody's overarching strategy to maintain Christine's house in the family. Christine quickly listed her house in Flagstaff, Arizona for sale after she and Cody parted ways. The family still owned Coyote Pass at the time, the undeveloped property on which they had long intended to erect several houses. However, financial difficulties had caused construction to stop, which was negatively impacting the family's quality of life. Janelle's living situation was unstable while she and Cody were still dating. Her recent downsizing to an RV on Coyote Pass, where she had been renting, was a clear sign of financial desperation. I believe Cody had his bright idea at that point: Janelle ought to purchase Christine's home. I thought it was useful at first. It would preserve the house and the family and give Janelle and her children a secure place to live until Coyote Pass was finished. Additionally, it would provide much-needed funding for the project, as Christine had promised that the proceeds from the sale of the house would be used to fund development. Additionally, the house would sell quickly if Janelle bought it, allowing them to start funding development sooner. Janelle, however, was literally not buying it. She swiftly turned down Cody's proposal, stating that she didn't want to take on the financial burden of another mortgage, especially if it wasn't for the long-promised Coyote Pass properties. In hindsight, she obviously made the right decision. The final breakup between Janelle and Cody would have been much more difficult if she had purchased Christine's home. Was it about control, or was Cody attempting to assist? Cody stated that he was only attempting to act in his family's best interests, but when has his family's welfare ever been first in his priorities? His history indicates otherwise. I've observed that the reality star has consistently prioritized Robyn, his 4th wife, over his other relationships throughout the years. 3 of his 4 marriages ended as a result of his favoritism, which caused severe conflicts. Therefore, I find it difficult to accept that his recommendation that Janelle purchase Christine's house wasn't driven by selfishness. Cody might have sought to keep Janelle financially dependent on him. His ego was severely damaged by losing Christine, and it was obvious that he was finding it difficult to keep the other wives under control. It would have been far more difficult for Janelle to leave if she had been financially tied down if she had purchased the house with Cody's assistance. Janelle, in my opinion, saw through this and wisely declined. Another possibility, in my opinion, is that Cody intended to undermine Christine's financial security in retaliation for her departure. Although it might have guaranteed a quick sale, selling the house to Janelle definitely wouldn't have been the most profitable course of action. In the end, Christine sold to an outside buyer, who probably gained more money than she would have if she had sold to family members. It's unlikely that Cody intended for her to succeed as a single woman, and this additional money helped her start her post-polygamy existence. I think that Christine and Janelle finally left Cody's unhealthy environment, and Mary did the same. The sole surviving wife, Robyn, has stated that she has no intention of attempting polygamy once more. The future of Sister Wives may be in doubt as the show is no longer even about a polyamorous family. But for years, the show has been centered around Cody's pranks and dubious choices. He has the ideal demeanor for a spin-off, even if Sister Wives ends, but he is most definitely not worthy of winning Husband of the Year. Christine Brown of Sister Wives takes another risky business step. What is Christine Brown Woolley's most recent venture? The Sister Wives star has made another daring business move. She recently said that she is doing well in her multilevel marketing business and that her book would be published in September 2025. What has she been up to, then? For more information, continue reading. Another audacious business decision by Christine Brown. Christine Brown Woolley was the contented housewife when she made her debut on Sister Wives as Kody Brown's third wife. She taught the youngsters, took care of the house, and assisted in raising all of the children. For Janelle Brown, the second wife, who acknowledged that she preferred to be working and not at home, this was ideal. Christine therefore contributed to the creation of the ideal balance. Since they were brought up together, Janelle and Christine have a very tight relationship, as do their kids. Christine and many of her siblings even have a close relationship with Mary Brown's child, Leon Brown. Even though they used to get together for holidays, Robyn Brown's 5 children are the only ones who are not connected to them. But in 2021, Christine relocated from Flagstaff to Utah with her youngest child, Truly, leaving the plural family. When the Browns moved in Las Vegas, she began working and became a rather prosperous woman. In addition, she met David Woolley and fell in love with him. Shortly after being married in October 2023, they launched a business and immediately began creating a life together. David and Christine purchased a house to turn into an Airbnb. They are now diversifying their business into other areas. David and Christine Brown Woolley have established a second Airbnb, which they intend to open on April 1, 2025. About 4.5 hours separate it from their original location in Moab, which is in Hurricane, Utah. Christine, David, and their families were shown on Sister Wives Season 19 moving their belongings into the new house and preparing it for potential guests. 78 visitors have rated it almost 5 stars, demonstrating how well it has done. A tale of achievement. Brown, Christine Paydon Brown, Woolley's son, disclosed that his mother might not have been in favor of starting an Airbnb. However, she was free to do as she pleased and was not forced to turn down opportunities because she was no longer with Kody Brown. She was anxious to show David the Moab house after viewing it alone. But he enjoyed it as much as she did, and they collaborated to make the ideal setting. Fans of Sister Wives applauded her accomplishment and were thrilled that she had taken the risk of starting this business. In the intricate world of TLC's Sister Wives, financial decisions often intertwine with personal relationships, revealing the complexities of plural marriage. A notable instance is Kody Brown's insistence that his second wife, Janelle, purchase the home of his third wife, Christine, following Christine's departure from the family. While Kody presented this proposal as a practical solution, a deeper analysis suggests underlying motives that raise ethical concerns. The proposal, a practical solution or a strategic move? Christine Brown's exit from the plural marriage prompted the sale of her Flagstaff, Arizona, residence. Concurrently, Janelle faced housing instability, having transitioned from renting to residing in an RV on the family's Coyote Pass property, a move reflecting financial constraints and the stalled development of the land. Kody proposed that Janelle purchase Christine's house, framing it as a mutually beneficial arrangement. Janelle would secure stable housing, and the property would remain within the family, potentially expediting the development of Coyote Pass. Janelle's rejection, financial independence and autonomy. Janelle declined Kody's proposal, citing reluctance to assume another mortgage, especially one not aligned with the original plan of building on Coyote Pass. Her decision underscores a desire for financial autonomy and a wariness of further entanglement in the family's complex financial web. This choice reflects Janelle's recognition of the potential loss of independence that such a purchase could entail, particularly in the context of a plural marriage where financial control can influence personal freedom. Kody's motivations, control and financial interests. Kody's insistence on Janelle buying Christine's house may have been driven by a desire to maintain control over the family's assets and dynamics. By keeping the property within the family, Kody could ensure a level of influence over Janelle's living situation, potentially making it more challenging for her to leave the marriage. This strategy aligns with patterns observed in Cody's relationships, where financial dependence is used as a means of control. Financial strain and resource allocation. The Brown family's financial struggles are well documented, with significant investments in properties like Coyote Pass and the Flagstaff Mansion contributing to monetary pressures. Cody and his fourth wife, Robyn, faced difficulties affording their $1.6 million mansion, leading to its sale for $1.7 million, a transaction that yielded an $885,000 profit but also highlighted ongoing financial instability. The-Sun.com. In this context, Cody's proposal for Janelle to purchase Christine's house can be seen as an attempt to manage financial challenges by reallocating resources within the family. Christine's financial independence. Christine's decision to sell her house to an external buyer, rather than within the family, likely resulted in a higher profit, facilitating her financial independence post-divorce. This move may have been perceived by Cody as a threat to his control, as it allowed Christine to establish a life beyond his influence. Encouraging Janelle to buy the house could have been a tactic to prevent Christine from fully severing financial ties with the family, thereby maintaining a degree of control over her post-divorce trajectory. Implications for family dynamics. Janelle's refusal to purchase Christine's house and her eventual departure from the marriage highlight the shifting power dynamics within the Brown family. As more wives seek financial and personal independence, Cody's control diminishes, challenging the traditional structures of their plural marriage. This evolution reflects broader societal trends toward individual autonomy and the re-evaluation of patriarchal systems. Conclusion: navigating autonomy and control. Cody Brown's proposal for Janelle to buy Christine's house, while ostensibly practical, reveals deeper motivations centered on control and financial strategy. Janelle's decision to reject the proposal underscores a pursuit of autonomy and highlights the complexities inherent in the financial and personal dynamics of plural marriage. As the Brown family continues to navigate these challenges, the balance between collective responsibility and individual freedom remains a central theme. In the intricate dynamics of the Brown family, as portrayed on the reality television series Sister Wives, financial decisions have often been a source of contention. One notable instance is Cody Brown's insistence that his second wife, Janelle Brown, purchase the house previously owned by his third wife, Christine Brown, following Christine's departure from the plural marriage. This situation has raised questions about Cody's motivations and the potential implications for Janelle's financial autonomy and the family's overall dynamics. The context: Christine's departure and the available property. Christine Brown's decision to leave the plural marriage marked a significant shift in the family's structure. Her departure not only affected familial relationships but also brought her property in Flagstaff, Arizona, to the forefront of financial discussions. Cody viewed the retention of this property within the family as a strategic move, possibly to maintain a semblance of unity or to preserve the family's real estate assets. He proposed that Janelle purchase Christine's house, a suggestion that Janelle met with resistance. Janelle's perspective, autonomy and future plans. Janelle had her own vision for her living situation, which did not align with Cody's proposal. She had invested time and resources into plans for building a new home on the family's Coyote Pass property. Purchasing Christine's house would not only divert funds from this project but also delay her long-term plans. Janelle expressed concerns that Cody's insistence was more about his attachment to Christine's house than her own housing needs. She felt that Cody was attempting to use her purchasing power to retain a property he valued, potentially at the expense of her financial independence and future aspirations. Financial dynamics, shared resources, and individual priorities. The Brown family's financial structure is complex, with shared resources intended to support the collective needs of the family. However, individual priorities have sometimes led to tensions. Janelle highlighted that proceeds from the sale of her Las Vegas property had previously been allocated to assist Robyn, Cody's fourth wife, in purchasing her home. This allocation was made with the understanding that resources would eventually be distributed to support other wives' housing needs. Janelle's reluctance to purchase Christine's house stemmed from a desire to ensure that her financial contributions would directly benefit her own housing plans, rather than being redirected based on Cody's preferences. Cody's motivations, control and asset retention. Cody's proposal for Janelle to buy Christine's house can be interpreted through various lenses. One perspective suggests that Cody aimed to retain control over the family's assets and maintain a sense of cohesion by keeping the property within the family. However, this approach may also reflect an attempt to assert influence over Janelle's financial decisions, potentially undermining her autonomy.